I will set your green screen so you can put whatever back in there whenever you decide to put something back in there and shit, though.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. I had done it before.
Yeah.
I'm gonna set it up. It's on live right now, though. It's going. I was trying to put that screen on there, man. I'll figure it out later.
That's all good.
Sometimes I'll be in the rush.
Yeah, you know you the whiz when it comes to all of that shit.
Like I should put that shit in there. What's up? Enhance. Enhance. Effects. It should be in there. Let's use mine. Let's go to green screen. Still on. Okay, there we go with that one. I think it's okay. I don't need no screen then. But I do want to chop it up. Let's talk about something. Still going live. Waiting on them to get on in.
No.
Waiting on them to get on in, man. Put that green screen. Block the view. Let's see what it do. Hey, we're just gonna leave it like this, man.
It's a conversation anyway, though.
We'll figure it out later. Yep. Just waiting on people to get on in. I say keep going. People coming on in. They'll start coming in a minute. That TikTok. Somebody joined in. Hey, welcome to Exodus Effect. What's all about escaping the bondage mindset. And I got my brother right here with me.
What's up with it, people? Glad to be here with you, bro.
Man, we about to chop it up, man. Hey, I've been trying to push this brother. He got some jewels, man. He gonna drop on y'all, man. To the world. Straight up. This a wise man right here. It's grown man talking right here. Be on grown man business, man. Man. We need more brothers like this, man.
We gotta speak up, man. We've probably been quiet long enough, huh?
Yeah, we have, man.
I said we've been quiet long enough.
Hey, we gonna be on there for like, I don't know, 20 minutes. No, not too long. But we gonna go strong, though. Hey, I was talking about, we was just chopping up talking about the battle of the genders that's going on right now. You know, everybody got they got the issues, problems that they talk about, that we talk about, that because everybody has experienced some pain, some hurt, some triggers, some traumas, drama, all that, man. That's baby mama drama, all that. But the thing is, what we gonna do? What we gonna do about it? Are we just gonna sit back and just talk about the problem? Are we gonna come up with solutions, man? And we were just talking about how with this eclipse. Now, what you chop it up. Tell me what's up.
Listen. This is. Let me start out like this though, because again, it's so much discourse out there, man. Let me just be upfront and very direct about it, man. And again, with these gender wars, especially with us, you know what I mean? Especially with our people. I'm telling everybody, man, we got to stop it, man. All this, because at the end of the day, it ain't nothing but division, you dig? And again, it takes us both to be whole, you dig? It takes a masculine principle, it takes a feminine principle, you dig? And right now, as we all look on social media and everybody's platforms and shit, all you got is a bunch of discourse. Men at the women, women at the men, men ain't shit, women ain't shit, yada, yada, yada. Everybody done brought into the propaganda, bro. Everybody's done bought into this. And as long as we feeding that monster, which ain't nothing but division between us, you know what I'm saying, man and woman coming together to be one, you hear me? Bro, that's your problem right there. And again, as I always tell you, and as we always speak, bro, we done with the separation. We done with the division, you did, because I know it takes my woman, it takes my other half to make me whole. You hear me?
Exactly. Come on.
I'm not gonna be whole with myself or another male. You hear me? It takes my companion. You hear me?
Exactly.
Who the Creator put here for me to have. You did.
Need to plug in the socket to create power, don't it?
They got you thinking that it's something wrong with that now. You did. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Or who's gonna be first, or who gets to be the most powerful, who gets to be the boss, and it ain't about none of that shit, bro. Again, it's about Mayat. It's about that state of balance that we always speak about, bro. Man. And right now, like we say, and I'm going to get this back to you, but with this eclipse coming in, I done heard a lot of powerful people speaking about it right now. And as we seeing all our women out here, we seeing our women being destroyed on social media. Yeah. We seeing our women be ridiculed on social media, you dig? And then we seeing a few of them being lifted up and pedestaled the way they should be. Yeah. But again, the foul thing is, bro, that it's a lot of us turn down our sisters. You hear me?
I know.
It's a lot of us that are ones that are talking about how they ain't this and how they ain't that. You dig? And most importantly, guess who's coming back into power right now? Guess who's coming into her own right now? You dig? Because we see what the masculinity has been doing.
Yeah.
Not that it's you know what I'm saying? Not that it's something that's not right, but it dig. Anything that we use in the wrong way. Thank you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This patriarchal. You know what I'm saying? This patriarchal thing that. You know, man, you know how we are. It's fight, go to war.
Yeah.
We got to handle this shit. It's, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no diplomacy, so to speak. You dig?
Yeah, that's right.
This is why the world is in the state to where it's at today versus bringing in that feminine to have that balance.
Yeah,
you dig?
the balance.
We got to start thinking before we react.
Come on, man.
You know what I mean?
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? We got to stop just being reactionary beings and start realizing it's cause and effect, man. There's a lot of things that are happening. And right now, that's what our females, our sisters, our mothers, our grandmothers, our first teacher.
Say it.
You hear me? Our first teacher. You hear me?
Man.
This is what we're getting back to, bro.
Man.
It's getting back to basics. You tell me. Shit. Yeah, I think it's that time. You know what I'm saying? For them to come back into their own divinity. You hear me?
That's right, man. We need them.
And being our first teachers again, because we don't got lost. Fuck all the bullshit. Let's be real about it. Man is lost right now.
Ain't that it?
And man's so lost, he won't even tell you that he lost.
I know, that's it.
You hear me? That's ego, bro. We gotta destroy that. That's living through false ideologies. You hear me though? So again, let's get back to putting our women first. You hear me? That's where I'm at with it. I don't need to destroy my sisters. I need to lift my sisters up.
Come on,
you hear me? So they can be who they supposed to be. The same way they lift us up so we can be who we supposed to be.
Side
you
by
tell
side.
me, bro. Shit, you tell me about it.
Man.
What you think?
It's all about that side by side, man. That's why I always say that, you know, when a woman was extracted from the rib, you know, to create DNA, which is the highest density in the bone marrow comes right there, and then symbolically that give us the meaning of woman belongs by our side, not above us, not below us.
There you go.
But by our side, but helping us with the mission and the vision.
Say that.
You know, but we too busy in the vision instead of the vision.
Thank you. Say that.
You know, so we got to get back to understanding that we are equal in value, man.
Thank you. It ain't no competition with your woman. Stop it.
Exactly.
Stop it. It ain't no competition. Shit.
We're not equal in operation. We're equal in value, man. And we both bring something of value to the table to make a whole, like my brother said.
Say that.
You know, hey, what we look like, man? You got Kobe Bryant running the shooting guard, But Shaq want to run the shooting guard. Shaq is the center, man. So we got positions that we have to play. Is one more valuable? No. Hey, we both got to play our position to get this championship, man. You know, so the thing is going on today is they trying to put us out of order. How they do that? By putting us against each other, by making us think that one is more valuable, man.
And the people can't see it. They too busy mad at each other and talking about, oh, women ain't shit and they don't do this and yada, yada, yada. And women saying the same things. Dudes ain't shit. They don't, you know what I'm saying, yada, yada, yada. You dig?
That's right, man.
And again, and I'm going to tell the people how the universe works. How do you attract something? How do you bring something positive into your life, into your state of being, to your state of awareness that you are constantly confessing doesn't even exist? Ain't no good men out there. Ain't no good women out there. Ain't nobody. All they want is this. Ain't nothing. And I'm telling these people, man, as long as y'all keep prophesizing over your own lives, putting these bullshit statements out there like that, guess what you're going to get? You hear me? They don't understand that's what they're doing, though, because you so quick to bash, so quick to point the finger, so quick to tell how terrible she is, you dig? That you don't even know that, damn, bro, you excluding yourself in the long run, you dig?
Exactly.
Because anything that doesn't exist in your mind cannot exist in this reality. You hear me?
That's right. That's where it starts.
So if you tell them they ain't out there and it ain't none, it ain't no good ones and don't nobody and all that bullshit, guess what? You will never get one.
Simple as that.
Now whose fault is that? And is that the case? Because we know it's beautiful women out there. We know it's plenty of men out there that want to serve their woman and be. We know they out there.
No lie.
What's the difference? What's the deal? And this is what we don't understand, bro. So again, we have to stop it with all the discourse. We got to stop it with the division because again, that ain't who your opposition is. That ain't who you need to have beef with. You hear me?
That's it.
Y'all want to have some beef with somebody? Have some beef with these. Have some smoke, as these youngsters say. Have some smoke with these institutions. You hear me?
Exactly.
It's causing the bullshit that got you with that fucked up, idiotic mind state that you have. You did. Have some beef with that. Have some smoke with that, but not your other half.
Come on, man.
Hell, you couldn't even be here without your other half. Tell the truth. Truth be told.
Exactly.
You hear me? And that's the science on it. Stop playing.
And it goes like this, man. You know, I know men, they'll try to use this. They say she the weaker one. Okay, yes, but what it mean by weak, it just mean by delicate.
Right.
Check this out, man. A tank and a crab or lobster or whatever, they got shields, right? They got hard plates on them, right?
Right.
So stuff won't penetrate.
Right.
But guess what moves the plates where they able to be mobile? They got to have softness.
Right.
You know, they got there's muscle with their softness inside to be able to move. If it was just all hard, then it would just be a rock just sitting there.
Right.
So it has to move in a certain order. It has to have both elements to make the component be able to work right. You know, righteously.
Right.
So the thing about this division that's going on, all it's doing is just distracting us to the point where we can't even look at the mission. We're too busy looking at each other.
That's it.
Like you said, you're the opponent. You're the opposition, man. The opposition is poverty.
That's it.
That's the opposition. We're supposed to be in competition with poverty.
Thank you.
You know, against the enemy. See, when you give your enemy, check this out. When you give your enemy a fleshly face,
tell them.
You don't miss the target.
Tell them.
You don't miss the target when you give them a fleshly face. So you need to see exactly. You need to see the spirit that's within, man, so you can separate the two.
That's the truth.
You know, you miss it. You were just shooting at anything.
That's the truth.
Man, everybody popping off.
That's the truth.
Man, hey, I don't hold it against your heart because I know all our hearts is wicked and desperate because we desperate because of this system of sin. We're not sinners. I look at you, I don't see a sinner. I see a person in sin. So it's all about lifting each other up. That's why we able to heal each other. That's how we able to look at each other and forgive each other. You know, hey, forgive them for they know not what they do. That's it. That's in your scripts. Come on, man.
That's in your scripts, man.
Say that, man.
We got to humble ourselves, brother. You just said it, man. Forgive them. Am I the perfect man? Not even close to and shit. You know what I'm saying? Do I have the perfect woman? Not even close to, you dig? But at the same time, it's that understanding of that, you dig? Not the discourse. Man. Not that I need to point out your faults because I'm feeling insecure about some shit that I'm doing, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? We tell people, man, we got to stop it with this because now it's not the time for division.
It's not, man.
You hear me? Now it's not the time for division. I don't know how many different ways to say it. If you can't get along with your own mate, you hear me? If you can't get along who the creator put you here to be with and create life with and to procreate with and all that, then come on, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Come on, man. You missed it.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
We all missed it. You did.
Come on, man.
And again, this is how the few get to control the many because we so focused on the wrong shit. You so mad at the person that's next to you and shit like they the problem.
I know.
You hear me?
I know.
You know what I'm saying? Scapegoating on everything and everybody else. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
Like you say, shit. Y'all ain't out here kicking these systems ass like y'all going home and kick your woman's ass and shit. You ain't going out there kicking the police ass like you go home and kick your police. You know what I'm saying?
I know, but
you ain't that mad and that hot with these systems and these institutions and shit. But you want to go home and show out. But you know what I'm saying?
I know.
Stop it with that shit, bro. That's weak.
Hey,
that's weak, man. We got to be better. We got to do better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And there ain't no sides to be on. I keep telling people, don't play the sides and all that shit game. It ain't no side to be on, bro. It's one side. It's the side of the Most High. You hear me? It's one side. It ain't no men's side. It ain't no women's side. You better find out who you truly are. You dig? And you can understand some oneness. You dig?
For real.
That's where I'm at with it.
What's the greatest number, man?
It's one.
It's one. Why? Because it don't need nothing to make it to be what it is. It's wholeness.
That's it.
You know, so before we even get into a situation where we with somebody, first you need to be whole with yourself.
Right.
Don't bring baggage that you know that's gonna be you know, change the climate.
Right.
You know, sometimes we get in situations and you might have a problem that you need to deal with yourself, but you bring it into the relationship, and that person is gonna get all your issues, man. You know, so deal with your issues first. That's what we all need to deal with. First of all, we need to have a relationship with ourselves first.
How about that?
Know that you are from the most. You are a part of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Instead of all this separation. It's about knowing that you are a part of the Most High. You go to the ocean and get water and put it in a cup. And then you come travel to the middle of the map in the land. Is it not still that same water? The element is still ocean water, man. Just because it's in a different container doesn't mean it's not of the ocean. So we got to understand that even they destroyed us even in religion, man. We ain't supposed to have religion. We're supposed to have relation. Relation tells you that you are part of. Religion tells you that you have to go through somebody to get to him. That's crazy. What? The middleman.
told you.
Yeah. No, man.
And that only works, bro, when you still believe in separation. You hear me? That's another one. We got to get out of this separation and thinking that we all separate and we all just pieces. And bro, you got to know that just being a piece makes you the whole.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Exactly.
Just being a small piece of this. You hear me? Allows you to be the whole, all of this. You hear me though?
Man.
So that way you can stop seeing everything as separate and stop seeing, you know what I'm saying, everything as a piece, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And again, when we start seeing everything as whole,
Yep.
maybe it's people, maybe it's individuals, maybe it's beings, maybe it's males and females, we can come into that wholeness, into that oneness, you know?
Yeah.
And like you
That's
said,
peace,
bro,
man.
and until we do that, you always going to have a problem with somebody else, whether that's a female, whether that's the person in your neighborhood, whether that, you know what I'm saying? Like we can always scapegoat, we can always blame some shit on everything else, you dig? But until we get right with ourselves, it's kind of hard to be right with anybody else, you hear me?
That's right,
and that goes for your mate, for your friends, for your children, for your everybody that you deal with.
Businesses and everything.
Everything included.
Goals in life, all that.
Love yourself. How about this? You know, I'll be speaking on this too. And I'm gonna pass this back to you, but it's funny, bro. Like I hear everybody talking about all these characteristics about men and all these characteristics about women, and you guess what I don't hear though, bro? I don't never hear nobody talking about nobody's character.
Break it
bro.
down.
You hear me?
There you go.
I don't never hear nobody
say that
talk
one more time
about,
for the people.
man,
Say it one more
character.
time.
You hear me? Why ain't nobody talking about the character of a
Come
person?
on, man.
You hear me? How about that? You know what I'm saying? How about where their heart is at? Or how about where their mind is at? You hear me? Or everybody talking about all this material shit and how they look and how much money they got and where they go and if they play ball in the league and all that bullshit and shit. But ain't nobody asked one thing about this person's character, you know?
Not one time.
I tell them all the time, shit. I know he rich, but I hope he ain't suplexing your ass. You hear me? Every time he get mad, you did.
Yeah.
I know she pretty, I know she bad, but I hope she ain't cussing you out and disrespecting you every time y'all have a disagreement.
Exactly.
And shit, you dig?
Exactly.
I know you got you a baddie and shit, but damn, I hope she respect you a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly,
like,
man.
I ain't heard nobody checking for this. Although we talking about the material, we talking about what they got, we talking about how much money they make, we talking about what type of job they do. We talking about what type of clothes they wear and all this superficial ass shit. You hear me?
Man.
Superficial societies. We keep telling people about it. You hear me though? This is where we at. Man, y'all better start checking on people's character, man, and who they really are. Get you a good one. And when I say a good one, I don't even talking about the money and shit. I'm talking about good in here.
Say that, man.
You hear me? I'm talking about good in their character, good in who they are, good on their inside. I tell you, boy, this outside does a number on us, boy, because we don't know what you be getting. You hear me?
Man.
The masquerade. You don't know what you be getting.
You get the avatar.
Everybody putting on the good, you know what I'm saying, that good exterior.
You ain't lying.
Until you got to deal with these people and stuff, man. So again, man, let's try to make that, you know what I'm saying, a little bit more important than this exterior shit though, bro. Because I promise you, man, you get you a good one on the inside, you're gonna be good for forever. You get you one that's good on the outside and fucked up on the inside, you're going to have problems and be in all these relationship wars and gender wars and all of this shit, just like everybody else is right now, you did? Because, again, you basing everything on the wrong shit.
Wrong stuff.
It's not playing. Get you somebody who get you a real one, shit.
Man,
who's going to truly love you and respect you and lift you up and hold you down and have your back and get you one of them.
Do it all.
I don't give a fuck what she look like.
Do it all.
You hear me and shit? Get you a real one first, and I promise you're going to be able to have you a real ride or die. But all the superficial look good today, got a fucked up attitude. Damn girl, he got a lot of money, but he be whooping my ass. The girl, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Come on, bro. Stop playing. Let's really change the narrative, you know what I'm saying, and what we accept and what we think is cool, you dig? Because it's a teleproper, man. This exterior, that's the facade. This is how they get y'all. That's the wolf in sheep's clothing. Looking good, you hear me?
But losing.
Ugly on the inside, ugly as hell.
Yeah.
Fine on the outside, ugly on the inside. We gotta speak on that. I don't want them.
Hey, it's kind of
with them.
It's kind of like what's her name? That comedian Simone.
Sure.
When she said, "Man, you go there to the circus, the fair, and you see this big pretty bear. You want that thing,
right?
You know what I'm saying? That you spend all your money, spend all your stuff to try to get all your energy, all your time to get it, and you finally get it." Right. And now you look around, you walk around this big ass pretty bear, and you can't ride all the rides because you got this big pretty mother. Right. You know what I'm saying? On the side. So you got to figure out where can you put it to be safe.
Right. Real talk.
Hey, all of us walking around with some big pretty issue, and you can't even enjoy the event. You know what I'm saying? Because you walking around this big pretty issue.
Come on.
Beautiful problem.
That's it.
That's what we did. Beautiful problems, and we got to let go, man.
How about that?
You got to release, man.
Put that shit
Life
down.
is like a hand, man. You can't grab a hold of something if you don't let go of something. You know, it don't work that way.
There you go. Say that.
Thing is this, man. How bad that we want it.
There you go.
How bad do we want it? Yeah,
There
we
you
speaking
go.
about the issues, the
There
problems,
you go. There
but
you
who
go.
talking about the solutions,
There
man?
you go.
Who got something to say
There
about
you
it?
go, man.
You know, so you're going to always have to go back to the foundation.
Right.
You got to go back to the manufacturer to see how it happened.
There you go.
Because they going to know what's best. Just like you turning in these vehicles, when they got an issue, you don't take it to just any mechanic. Right. You take it back because they got a recall. You take it back to the manufacturer and ask the manufacturer to fix it because they know what happened.
There you go.
You know? So why wouldn't we do that, man? We going to all these podcasts and manospheres and men going their own way and passport bros and I hate women and women hate men and we can do it on our own and
all that bullshit.
We just don't need each other.
All
and
that bullshit.
Just
more and more
seriously,
bullshit. That's it, bro.
Let's get to the root of the problem, man. It's okay to say I.
Right.
Looking at the man in the mirror.
Stop speaking for everybody else and tell them. Stop speaking for everybody else and shit and speak for you.
For real.
Speak from your place of circumstance. You hear me? Because all women ain't terrible. You hear me?
Yeah.
All brothers ain't terrible. You know how many brothers I know, like myself, that go home and see their kids and see their family and taking care of their babies and doing what they supposed to do, being providers, giving provision. Man. You hear me?
Yeah.
Doing everything we supposed to do. You hear me? And then you may listen to some of these people out here and you would think that that's anomaly. You would think that the shit don't exist. You did?
I'm telling you, man.
But again, like you say, man, stop buying into the bullshit. You heard me? You dig?
Stop buying it.
And
it costs too much.
Thank you. It's way too expensive now.
What is it costing us, man?
It's costing your livelihood. It's costing you your peace of mind. You hear me?
Yep.
It's costing you your
legacy.
There you go. Say that too.
Your legacy,
you know
man.
What I'm saying? And all because of who? Who can we blame that on? Who can we blame these mind states again that we have as far as each other and how we gonna cooperate and how we need to be and all that, bro? It's us, man. Tell people. You control your own reality, you dig? So when you stop letting everybody else be a bigger influence than you are on yourself,
Come on.
You hear me? You be your biggest influencer. Don't be on fucking YouTube and social media and all this shit looking for somebody to tell you how to fucking be influenced and shit. Don't stop playing. You be your own influencer, you dig? Because I promise you, when you follow self,
you got to deal with self.
You hear me? When you get knowledge of self and understand who you truly are, you hear me? That way you can have an understanding. And I promise you, when you fall in love with yourself, you hear me? Truly fall in love with self, it makes it easy for you to go out and love your woman. It makes you easy for you to go out and love your, you know what I'm saying? Your immediate.
Hey, what it say? It says, study thyself.
Tell them.
To show approve, man.
Tell them.
So I got to know me. I got to know me.
Tell them.
I got to see what's going on with me. Ask myself those hard questions.
Thank you.
We look in the mirror and we see this facade, man.
You don't know your woman. Hell, you don't know yourself. How you know your woman and you don't know yourself?
You don't know yourself, man. You know what?
Stop playing.
You know what? Because when you know yourself, you're going to choose better because you do better. And you're going to automatically attract what you are.
It's automatic, bro. That's why that love is so crucial, bro. That's why I like to tell people it's the most powerful force on the planet. You dig?
Man, say that one more time.
The most, you heard me? What is it?
Love.
The most powerful force on the planet. Period.
Come on, man.
Ain't nothing out there. It ain't nothing else even close to that.
Straight up, man.
You hear me?
Straight up.
It ain't nothing even close to it. So again, fall in love with yourself first. You hear me? Fall in love with yourself first.
Straight up,
and then I promise you, it's gonna be easy to love the spouse, to love your mother, to love to love everything and that's in your surroundings. You hear me?
Yeah.
But if you don't love yourself, hell, like they say, shit.
Then why should you want somebody to love you?
Thank you. Shit.
Seriously.
How you gonna love anything else? You don't even you dig?
This is like me selling my product, man.
Bro.
That's like me selling my product, and I'm over here iffy about it. Like I really don't like it, but I'm gonna put it out there to the public.
Tell them.
I expect them to be excited about it if I ain't. Hey, when I finish a product, I'm supposed to look back at it and be like, man, that thing's sexy.
Right.
I'm supposed to feel like that first. You supposed to feel like you a bad dude.
Right.
Hey, you gonna be a boy. You gonna be a cold piece when it comes to this marriage thing, this relationship thing. You gonna you done studied. You know, studied yourself. You know what to do. You know how to cultivate it and do it right. Oh man, you gonna be a cold piece. You got to know that you're gonna be a beast, man. And it's not just in them sheets, but it's also in the intellect, the mind, the love. You got to be an ultimate servant, man. That's what it's all about. Hey, love is all about servitude, man. And we got this selfishness. It's all about individualism. What they say, what have you done for me lately? How about what have we done for
There you go.
yourself for one?
Thank you. What have you done?
And for others, man.
What have you done for yourself? You just said it. What have you done for your woman? Or you talking about how, you know what I'm saying? And for your women, what have you done for your man? You hear me?
Man.
To us fathers, what have we done for our children?
Man,
what are we doing for our children?
Say that. Come on, man.
To the mothers, what are we doing for our children? What are we doing for our babies? You hear me?
What are you doing for the inside? What are you doing for the spiritual man? We worried about adorning ourselves with the outwardly appearance.
That ain't shit.
You know, you got the Birkin bag, you got the BBLs, you cutting yourself up to look a certain way. That ain't even necessary.
Self-mutilation.
Mutilation. You're going out, you're wasting all your freedom.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To try to do these stunts and stuff that might get you locked up.
Right.
Because you need an appearance. You know what I'm saying? Unnecessary traps, man. That's all it is, because the person don't even get to see the real you.
Right.
So it's about, what are you doing for the inner man? Are you cleaning that up? Because we got to cut this short.
Right.
Because you have to clean up the inner man. Because you're going to attract what you are in the inside. Forget the outside. The outside, you just catch the facade, man. Once that thing is gone or gone wrong or whatever, think about it. They don't even belong. They gone. So we have to understand that we have to deal with the inner man, just like he said. You know.
I'm gonna give him this jewelry. We're gonna be out. And this is profound. So simple, but so profound, man. And listen, man, this is everybody, bro. Your inside world is a reflection. You hear me? Of our outside world. You hear me? Let me say that again. Your inside world, your outside world is a reflection of your inside world. You hear me?
Come on, man.
So let's get beautiful on the inside first. You hear me? Let's find the peace beautiful on the inside of us first. You hear me? And then you're gonna see that manifest in your outside life. Then you're gonna see that manifest in your outside world. So again, that ain't nothing to go by. It ain't nobody to talk to. It ain't nobody you need to go. None of that shit. You hear me? Get right with self. You hear me? Get beautiful inside of you.
Come on,
you did,
man.
and then your world becomes just as beautiful. You hear me?
Come on,
That's
man.
a reflection we're all looking for, and I'll leave it at that, man.
We out.
I love building, man. Exodus Effect, man.
Exodus Effect.
Free your mind.
Yeah, that's my boy doing great, man. We about to come with nothing but that stuff to give you nothing but freedom, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Because everything else out here that's nothing but pollution, we ain't trying to be on, man. Hey, we out.
That's what's up, man.
Salute. Y'all have a blessed, wonderful day.
Yeah. Leave the women alone. Stop picking at everybody and shit. Just get your shit together. Like